Not anymore, you ain't. Now, thanks to Christopher Nolan, the real Bane is coming to the screen. So here is my top 10 I love.
No, remember what's still on the board? I'm going to give you number 1. I don't like it.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another Lazer Talks. So, today, big news, the big news, I'm sure you've all heard it by now. Bane is now the new villain in Batman, played by Tom Hardy, from the guy from the Inception, one of the guys. And Anne Hathaway is playing Catwoman. Now, this is big news, guys. I mean, honestly, Bane, I did not see that coming. I was thinking, there's plenty of more realistic characters that I thought Christopher Nolan would use first. Riddler, Penguin, Black Mask. Black Mask is what I thought they were going to do because they said that he said he didn't want to do Riddler and he didn't want to do Penguin. So I thought for sure it would have been Black Mask. And Catwoman! I thought that, sure, it'd be nice if Catwoman was in there, but I didn't think she was ever going to be in there. But finally, Selena Kyle's going to be on the screen. And Bane, let me just say, I know we all hate the Batman and Robin Bane, but let me just say, I just didn't see it coming. I love Bane, but I just didn't think that he'd be one of the guys selected. Now, of course, what they're going to do, they're probably not going to do the tube that's in the back of his head, and he presses and Venom goes, and he goes, Rah! He may be on Venom, but it's probably not going to be a tube. If anything, it's going to be a drug that he uses, kind of like steroid. It's going to be a type of steroids. Maybe something that he devised himself and he just calls it Venom. Or maybe it won't even be called Venom at all. Or maybe he won't even have any of it. He'll just be a muscle-bound guy. Who knows? But one thing's for sure, they're definitely going to have to pay reference to the "Now I will break you, Batman!" They're going to have to pay reference to that. Everything besides the comic book has paid reference to that, from the animated series to the Arkham Asylum video game. All paid that's his thing, the backbreaker thing. And Catwoman. And now I want to talk about the casting choices. So Anne Hathaway, like Tom Hardy, he hasn't been in a whole lot besides Inception, but Christopher Nolan, he knows what he's doing, and the guy definitely looks like he could pull off a Bane. They're probably going to have to buff him up a bit, but Anne Hathaway, now a lot of people are saying, Anne Hathaway, why did he choose Anne Hathaway? That's not who I would have chosen. She hasn't played this type of character before. True, but Heath Ledger never played the Joker type of psycho character before, and that turned out great. I find that maybe sometimes when the actors who have played that type of role before, they have to try harder because they haven't done that before. Like, there's a lot of characters in Christopher Nolan's films that have actors who haven't played that certain role before. Like, not Michael Caine or Morgan Freeman, but Gary Oldman, he usually plays a lot of villains in movies. So he doesn't play the honorable guy. And as I said, Heath Ledger, he hasn't played a whole lot of psychos before then, and after his tragic death, Then who was I gonna say? Oh, Liam Neeson, when he played Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins, he never played a villain before. So I think that when you get actors who haven't played that type of role before, they immediately try harder because they're not fully comfortable in that role yet. They have to try harder to make sure they fit it. So Anne Hathaway, it is an odd choice, but let's be honest here. Christopher Nolan has achieved something that I don't think any other director has achieved before. Full fan trust. I mean, this isn't just for me. This is for almost every Batman fan. We trust Christopher Nolan. Like, when The Dark Knight was over, and people were like, "Oh, I can't wait for Batman 3. Come on, Batman 3." Christopher Nolan didn't say, all right, let's get something together now. He took his time. He made Inception in the meantime. Just like after Batman Begins, he made The Prestige. You know, he takes some time to make sure he fully thinks about it. And so, the Batman fans, including me, we trust him. We trust Christopher Nolan that he knows exactly what he's doing. Because, let's be honest, he hasn't let us down yet. So I think we should just sit back, and whatever news we hear, don't worry about it. It's Christopher Nolan. He's going to give you a good movie. Has Christopher Nolan ever made a bad movie yet? I haven't seen all of his movies, but I've seen a lot of them, and I've enjoyed every single one of them. So, have faith. So yeah, Bane. It's going to be a weird choice, but you know, as I say, I have complete faith. I'm really excited though to see what he looks like and what he ends up being like, and you know how they're gonna work into it, and how it's gonna wrap up. Because you know, let's be honest, The Dark Knight ended really anticlimactic, if you want to say. And so we really want to see it. And Christopher Nolan, as I said before, this is his last Batman film, and I'm not sure if I would want to see another there's another. I heard recently about another director who wants to direct the next Batman film after this. I'm like, you know what? I don't want any more if Christopher Nolan's not doing it. It's not that I wouldn't enjoy to see Batman again, but I think that, you know, like, I know it'd be sad to see this series end for good, but I don't want it. I almost don't want it anymore, because what if people screwed up or it's just not as good? You're just like, eh. I don't want Batman's movies to go back to being, eh. I like them where they are. So, but if they keep on making them, because let's be honest, they're making tons of money, I'll watch them, of course. But, you know, I think maybe... I don't want to say maybe they should reboot the Batman series after this is over, but maybe they should have a different Batman series going. I mean, it might be a little weird, but who said... Well, no, maybe not. Let's be a little silly. But, you know, like a Batman series that could use some of the different types of villains, like Mr. Freeze. But, you know, it's... I don't want that to happen again. But anyway. Okay, I have other news other than just that. There are screenshots that I have that I'm going to be showing you of a new animated show. Now, we have a lot of superhero animated shows coming out, and some of them are out now. The Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes is out now. Then we got the Green Lantern animated series that's going to be coming out. We got that Young Justice show that's out now. Then we're going to get Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon series written by Paul Dini. And so we're going to have Paul Dini writing Spider-Man and Green Lantern being written by Bruce Timm. Or maybe not written, but produced. And each end, so we're going to see. We'll see who does better in that respect. I don't know who to cheer for. But besides all that, we also have another Batman animated show coming out. This one, however, is like... It's like a satire. It's like a spoof. What's it called? It's called Gotham High. And... just hear me out on this. It's about Bruce Wayne going to high school. I know, just hear me out. Remember, it's a satire. It's a comedy. And at high school are all his villains, too. I mean, all of his... Like, you got Bane and Killer Croc are the jocks. You got Riddler as the nerd. You got Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy as cheerleaders. Joker is the class clown. Penguin is the short kid. And Scarecrow is going to be the weirdo. Then you got Maxie Zeus in there. So it's going to be a comedy show. A comedy spoof show about Bruce going to Gotham with all the supervillains there too. You know what? This is weird because this is something that like me and my brother used to play as. We used to play Riddler and Joker as a kid, and they would meet up with Bruce. It was when they were kids, not in high school, but still. You think that I'd be like pissed about this because I like my Batman serious, but I also like Batman humorous. I don't like it when he's lighthearted like the Brave and the Bold or Adam's West. I think this will be good too. It looks really weird though, but I think that it'll. I don't know. I want to see that. That looks cool. Also, Spider-Man has released some photos on the spider suit. Go to photo now. Now, it's been cited in this photo that he has web shooters. Yes, Spider-Man now has web shooters. And this photo looks cool. I mean, honestly, that looks so cool. I haven't seen you don't see the mask yet, but it looks cool. I mean, like, it's different from the other Spider-Man TV show, but it still feels distinctly Spider-Man. And in this shot, he looks like he's just gotten beat up and he's walking home. Kind of reminds me of the scene in Ultimate Spider-Man after he just got beat up by the Kingpin and Electro and thrown out the window. That just reminded me of that scene. And I really like that photo. It looks really cool. Now let's go to a different photo for Captain America. Now, Captain America, I don't know. It's coming out this year. I'm a little leery. Mostly because, I don't know, that suit, it looks good in certain shots, but other shots just makes Chris Evans look fat. But I think it'll turn out okay. I think it'll be a good movie. What else? X-Men First Class photos has come out, and honestly, I'm not impressed. I don't have any of them. I didn't bother to download them, but I'm not impressed. They look... First of all, it looks silly. Second of all, I'm pissed that Cyclops isn't in it. But I was pissed about that a while ago. And I don't know, there's a shot with Magneto's helmet, and it looks crappy. It looks bad. However, that's... I don't know, I'm a little... There's a lot of other superhero movies coming out, so, you know, I'll have my fill of superhero movies this year. You see, we got tons of superhero movies coming out. We got the Green Hornet, which is out, which I will be having a review of that coming out. Green Hornet, Green Lantern, Thor, Captain America, and X-Men First Class. Which will be the best superhero of the year? My money is on Green Lantern or Thor. A, because I love Green Lantern, and B, because the Thor trailer looks really cool. However, Captain America looks cool too, and I will say what I like about Green Hornet and what I didn't like on the review when I have it coming out. As long as I'm talking about that, I don't think I have anything else to really talk about. So let me just say that I want to talk about my upcoming videos that I have. I'm going to be coming out with soon. I'm going to be coming out with my Green Hornet review. I'm going to have another animated look back because I thought that was a lot of fun. And it's going to be Monsters Incorporated is what I'm going to be looking at. So that's going to come out. And I'm going to finish my third top 10 list. I did one on top 10 movie villains, top 10 movie women. Now I'm going to do my top 10 movie men, or top 10 movie characters. I haven't really decided what to call it yet. But the top 10 characters in movies that are men. Just because my favorite characters are men in movies. And not villains. So yeah. Almost top 10 movie heroes, except... Whatever. Yeah. So I think that's all I need to tell you at the moment. You might be asking, where are some comic book reviews? I will be trying to get some comic book reviews out. The only thing is our printer, we got a new one because the old one was not working, and now this one, it's like not scanning things, and I need to scan images of the comic book in order to review it. So once that's working, I'll try to get some more comic book reviews out. Yeah. So, thanks for watching Lazer Talks. remember, I'm Lazy99, and if I don't like it, it's not worth it. I didn't like Bane and Batman and Robin, but he's coming in The Dark Knight Rises! Don't tell him that yet, Kenneth! Be sure to check out more of my other videos on my channel, and wait for more coming soon.